needs to be dialed right now. Big opportunity for him and Augie Guh.
One of these teams is playing tomorrow for a title. That's where we're at. So Riley Newman will get us started. Let's play pickleball.
Okay, Augie Guh coming in hot. You even see a bit of tape on the left wrist of Riley as well. So poor guy is all beat up.
And I wonder if it's that you go to break your fall. I'd need to see the fall again, but I bet you that's what it is because the paddle's in your right hand. So you go to break your fall. I actually broke my wrist that way back in high school. There we go. Happy memories here. Thanks, Riley.
All right, fantastic start. Two nice offensive shots from Augustus Guh, and Jay pops one into the tape. We're off and running.
Yeah, and Jimmy's going to have all that special stuff with the backhand out of the air, no matter. He doesn't need a lot of spin on that.
That's tough break. Jay retreating to let that ball bounce in apex so he can hit through. And as athletic and as long as he is, when he does that, it trickles over, not going to get there.
What a piece of complimentary pickleball there. And Jimmy was sending the tui there, too.
Yeah, he was. That is definitely a flying Frenchman. He is all the way over on Riley's sideline to clean up after the ATP.
Just did.
Had a good look going at Jay Devilliers' body. That was a nice clear to get out of the way from Jay. Very athletic move. Not easy to do when it's center cut right at your chest. He had the footwork on point. I heard that. Unfortunately, it didn't help him get it over the net.
You mean Jay was playing like that, Adam?
Exactly right. Hot hands in last one. He knows how good James Ignatowich is right from the stomach, so he goes up a little bit higher, and James does not have the paddle in the right position. Great shot from Jay Devilliers.
And off speed, I don't understand what happened there because that should have been destroyed.
Yeah, and it was hit with backspin. So James didn't close off the paddle to hit through with flat or topspin, and a complete mishit.
Comes back with a really pretty spot right there on Jay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that it's, what did we decide, 7% less power
7%,
the other day? The way James Ignatowich flicks that with the forearm strength, man, it comes off the paddle in a big way. Tough luck. On to the next point.
Tweener. Oh, they can't get to the next one, but I appreciate the showtime from Jimmy.
Absolutely. Yeah, and this is a pretty good blend match early on with a couple grindy points, but a lot of triggers being pulled right now for a men's doubles match. We'll see if that happens in the rest of this match or the second semifinal in men's doubles.
That second one, I don't know. speed into the pancakes. That isn't the short stack. That's the full complement with chocolate chips right there. Riley destroys it.
What a speed up from Augie Guh. Goes crossbody at the hip and then just gets the absolute sitter to finish with the forehand.
Why are the other players telling us they can't speed off the bounce? These boys can. That was an interesting stay because I think he would have been better off not having that happen.
Yeah, but one thing is for sure, simple technique and going back to the basic does work with the wooden paddle, but there's not as much pop on the counters.
Yeah.
So you have to find a way to find that happy middle ground, and I think both teams are doing it right now.
Wow. Oh my. Jay dives to the middle and Jimmy puts it outside.
He's one of the most aggressive players from the left side, diving to the middle. So if you can find an opportunity, a ball high enough that you can go back behind him, you're often going to catch Jay Devilliers.
Well, somehow got the Ernie back, but that was the end of that.
Just delayed the inevitable. Nice move. Good complimentary pickleball.
So glad to see immediate attention to him here. So back to the play on the court. Not as clean in the midcourt.
No. Nice put away from Riley, and he got right in the face of Jay Devilliers to get some momentum going in this first game.
Augie Guh has been nasty.
He has been. Off the bouncer, out of the air. It doesn't matter right now for Augie Guh.
2-7-2.
Good time to go for the fifth shot drive. Poor first volley, sits up, waist level for Jay, and he let it rip. James Ignatowich can't handle it. Great shot, James. I wouldn't try it again.
No. Riley's still shaking his head.
7-3-1.
Oh.
Some of that back of the court and mid-court play not as clean for Ignatowich, and you know everything's going to be funneled that way.
7-3-2.
Got to step into that one and hit it well.
Great first dig from Riley, but eighth point is cashed.
Yeah, Augie Guh might hit under 10 thirds in this entire match. Grindiest point so far.
Oh no. Augie, you won the point already, and then goes to hit the next one. I don't think that had any chance of staying in. So
Riley just bit off a piece of the tape on his wrist, and we're back in business.
Now it's almost dinner time. And sits on the tape.
Sat on it. And Jay was going for a tricky inside out right at the body of James Ignatowich.
Just forget about it.
Yeah, the paddle position. And Augie Go was one of those players that right from the jump had smoothness about him. And a quality soft game, and that translates really well. I mean, certainly moving deeper into his career now, but that translates well to the wooden paddle. Nice lean in from Riley Newman.
8-3-2.
Much better from Ignatowich, and that pays dividends.
Yeah, he's cleaned it up. So he had those two very loose situations in the back and midcourt, and the last couple have been solid for him, and that's why they are up 9-3.
Counter from Jay there. Yeah, the backhand seems to be there. Forehand can somehow dip in level a bit for Jimmy when he's just trying to find the Humana kitchen area, but Jay and Riley have had no offense here.
I'm trying to remember traditional kitchen speed-ups from Riley Newman, and I'm not sure.
I think it's at 0.
It might be a flat-out goose egg.
And that's a sky-high third and one in the middle of the net.
9-3-1.
Dives to the middle and then hits a backhand.
9-3-2.
Nice protection there from Jay Devilliers. Yeah, it's get a couple time for Jay Devilliers and Riley Newman.
Jimmy was messing with his grip there.
Yeah. Well, the boys are sweating out there. You can see it flying off when they're hitting a lot of shots, and that will mess with your grip, make it a little slimy. You need that comfort with the touch of the skin to paddle.
Just enough of that from Jay. Yeah, 81 degrees at 4:35 here Pacific.
4-9-2.
And the shadows are starting to creep in. So Augie can get trigger happy on occasion, and Jay has been up to the answer here. There's your couple. Jimmy sends it into the tape.
Yeah, and I think
2-hour show will be at 7 Eastern on Thursday.
Drops.
He did not hit that well at all.
No.
But that actually helped.
No, I don't think he was looking at the ball. He tracked it for a second and just swung to a spot and happened to catch enough of the ball.
Wow, okay.
popped out of it.
Yeah.
Standing straight up at contact after he had a pretty good knee bend. Just the timing wasn't there for Riley Newman.
Game point. Oh boy, did that just check up. The win came up just at the same time. We saw Augie come over and take the third on the rally before. Let's see if he gets aggressive here. He didn't have to.
No. I was going to say, it makes it easy when you hit a serve like that. And it came right to him.
Yeah, because Jimmy was not yielding. He was standing at the center line too. Interesting. Okay. 2 saved.
Riley passes that up. Yeah, Augie wants one more. One more.
He wanted one more touch there.
One more touch. Wasn't sure what happened on that miss.
Jay's definition of good is not the same as mine. Good means it bounces, doesn't it?
Yes, that's how I would quantify it for sure.
Yeah. So look at that. That's hard to do with this paddle.
Yeah. And a sky-high third, too. But we've seen a lot of the teardrops. You know, it's a much different situation right now. You see the drips and the balls that barely go over the net with the traditional paddles. You have a little more leeway here.
And look at Augie, sends it again.
And James, nice adjustment on his paddle position to protect his body with the mini pancake on the forehand.
10-8-1.
Game point 3. See if they can get a third in the court. Third, yes. Fifth, nowhere close.
Nowhere close.
Here comes game point 4. And Jimmy has the counter, and they take game 1. All right. So, Ignatowich, take game number 1. Game 2 coming right up. Unsportsmanlike conduct, that's a technical warning, so that is on the side of Riley and Jay. Here we go, game 2. No way, Jimmy. Incredible. And had the perfect angle to just catch the sideline.
1-0-2. Right out. Zero, 1-1.
The poke again.
And a lot of them have been slow. We normally see the full-on go for it from James Ignatowich, so mixing up his paces nicely.
Point.
Boy, he likes an extra touch there. There's another one where
1-1-2.
Augie Gus said, I can't believe I missed that. Man, it's hard to drive, as we've seen.
Nice put away from Augie. And it could be just one of those things. We see the players tap the video board before they serve, so if Augie gets a chance, if he misses one in the net, to hit it back over with the same stroke, makes him feel better. If he's comfortable out there, he's playing his best ball.
Do it every time. You're one game away from a final. That is why they call him Big Papa right there. He dove to the center and destroyed that.
And earlier in the point, he had a traditional block from the kitchen line, which is very odd for James Ignatowich, showing off the touch and the power. I mean, James Ignatowich right now is just absolutely on point. Looking like someone we'll see a little bit later, Colin Johns with some of the soft stuff over there.
Did you honestly just do what I think you did?
Well, the biggest contrast in the game, I had to throw it out there.
That was beautiful. Jimmy and CJ, the same player. CJ being Colin Johns, of course. We'll see him coming up.
He's on it. That swatter from the center of the court, left-handed.
Fabulous.
Everything is out in front for him, too. Like, I mean, that's so much pace coming his way. We see so many players let that ball get tight to their body or behind them, not Augie.
Again, they are a well-oiled machine. 5-1 for special. Big Papa Jimmy let it carry and then just shoveled it out.
Yeah, he had to have the absolute patience. You could see it was unique body positioning for him to let it travel, but he had to.
So this is just tournament 2 for Ignatowich and Guh. They played in Cincinnati just a couple weeks ago and lost to Hunter Johnson and Tyson McGuffin 9-9. There is a speed up off the bounce, and it got melted.
And that was the ending point of game 1, too. Riley Newman speeding up and getting cooked as well. So maybe there's a reason why he has not had too many looks from that position.
This onslaught of points is like an octopus playing whack-a-mole here. They just keep adding to the scoreboard. 8-1 here, Adam.
8-1-2.
Oh, Jimmy's even being patient on balls out of the air here.
And that's worked out for him perfectly. When you have the lead, you don't have to be volatile or you don't have to force anything. Just play solid pickle, and that's what they're doing.
Ooh.
Very close.
I think it's in.
Very close. No challenge coming.
1-9-1.
If it's 9-all, I think we would have a challenge, but it shouldn't matter.
And Augie Guh, again, with the perfect paddle position out in front, handling the third shot drive of Jay Devilliers.
And again, goes behind Jay. Everything is working.
Yeah, perfect. And I was right on with the lefty in the population, 10 to 12%. I checked it out. So, I mean, but if you think about it, that's for every 10 world-class right-handed players, you're only going to have one lefty. So you have to have the personnel to get those matchups. And Augie's looking like pretty elite player right now.
Wow. Riley wears one, and we have match point coming up, and that was thundered off the wooden paddle. He has not had a good couple of days from a health and body standpoint on center court as Riley Newman. Match point, go to Sunday point. Second try right here. Augie whiffs. Jimmy's there. But can't cover that one.
One.
No dice for Jay Devilliers and Riley Newman to get something going offensively.
110-2.
Oh my. Ouch.
Nice. I mean, James had no thought of an Ernie, and just being tall and explosive was like, oh, it's hovering up there. I'm gonna go for it. What a move by James Ignatowich.
And the tattoos on both the fellas on the other side were significant. That one came even closer range. Match point 3. It's usually Riley screaming at his partner.
That's why I'm laughing.
Hi, David. 10-2.
What a beautiful combination. Wee Jay. ATP, and then he's the one that gets it at him. We usually see the partner jump in there. However, the deficit is significant.
Over it. Yeah, that was a hard A on that however right there, because it's almost impossible for the deficit to be bigger than it is right now.
Yes, again, math goes to Adam.
110-2.
Okay. That is a ball with a normal paddle that has no chance of staying in. That's why they left it, but well in the court.
210-2.
Toughness there from Jay Devilliers. Finally got one he liked, came forward, and the ball came right at his feet.
Try number 5.
10-2-1.
You can see Jay still getting fired up.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of players, I won't name any names in this situation, might just kind of pack it in, but
accept their fate,
not Jay Devilliers.
Saved, Adam.
It's wild that you can have 6 saved and still have a 2 on your side of the scoreboard. Let's get a few here, boys.
Wow, and the classic little Riley cut it into the court just does not work.
2-10-2.
Great move from Jimmy, but Riley was ready. Feels like 9-10. It's just 3.
3-10-2.
Never from Jay. Not just no, never.
4-10-2.
So they inch to 4. Here comes number 7.
One.
He had to scramble out of the kitchen and hits a winner through the middle, and we are done here. That was completely wild, but Big Papa Jimmy and the Gladiator, Augie Ga. Welcome back, everybody, to the Pickleball Central Vintage Open. Hey, Augie Gunn, Big Papa Jimmy, you are going to Championship Sunday. Congrats, boys. You were terrific here today on Humana Championship Court. Augie, I'll start with you. What is working so well? You guys played like you've played hundreds of tournaments together, and this is just your second time.
Yeah, I mean, I think our play styles are kind of fire and ice, and that's kind of helped us. And then when Jimmy plays like that, I mean, he's unstoppable. So that's kind of been the secret sauce today.
James Ignatowich blocks, resets from the kitchen, dink consistency, clean third shots and fifth shots. What is going on down there?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm switching to the RPM paddle, so, definitely have been working on my game a lot more. So, I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to RPM. I don't know if anybody's actually going to watch this, so that's fine. But anyway, Augie played amazing. I only practiced one time before this tournament with a wooden paddle, and I lost every game. So I didn't have high hopes, but luckily, somehow it kind of fits my game.
Does it ever? Augie, what for you? We've seen a lot of you shutting down the middle with this. Do you think the fact that you have those two forehands in the middle is even a bigger benefit with this wooden paddle?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when the counters can't come back nearly as hard. The hands paddles last a little longer, so then it's much more important to just have all your coverages ready. And luckily, being a lefty, that's what I do every single day, and that helped us today.
So, Jimmy, chance to get back to the top of the mountain here. What's it going to take to beat the winner of this next match coming up, and will you hang out and watch?
No, I'm probably going to go home. I've got to run my company. But, no, I mean, I think one of the things that's cool about the wooden paddle is that I think it favors people with faster hands because it's tougher to get the ball. I mean, there's no secret that Dylan and J-Dub are right there about to play the semi. So I think it definitely favors me and Augie's game. But it also works really well for these four guys. So, we're gonna wish for the best out there.
Well, go run your empire, sir. Congratulations, Augie Ga, James Ignatowich.